Happy Saturday. So today I am getting ready to cook my chili that I actually won a competition for at one point in time. So I'm getting ready to cook that because we're doing a family dinner tomorrow with my family down in Salem. So I just wanted to kind of show you a little bit of how I get ready to make the chili. I probably won't show you everything since I did win like a competition with it. I want to keep some things a secret, but I will show you some stuff. Alright, so when I do chili, I usually use hot Italian sausage. So this is a pound of hot Italian sausage, and I am just cooking it. So the one thing, I don't know if you've ever watched YouTube and you see those those videos. I guess I don't know if they're jokes or if they're real, but the people will just put raw meat into stuff and then think that it'll just cook. Well, I don't do that. So I cook, especially when you're dealing with pork. I cook my hot Italian sausage pretty much until it is done. And then I also am going to add a pound of hamburger. And when I add that in, same thing, I will brown it first. I do not, I am very much need to have my meat fully cooked. It's probably why I've never gotten anybody sick before eating my cooking, because I make sure that all meat is cooked thorough. And so then, over here, I have in my Instapot, I have onions and bacon right now. So I will be adding in jalapenos, and then I have, so I have jalapenos, and then I have another pepper. I can't even remember what it's called. When I bought it, I looked at the tag because I've used it before, but now I can't remember. But I had, so now I can't even tell you what it is. Also I have beef broth because that will go in. And then I'm also going to cut up red bell pepper and a green bell pepper. And then this will all get sauteed in here with the bacon and all of that. So that's kind of going to be my base. And then, yes, I'll be adding in the other meat. And, of course, the fire roasted tomatoes and the beans and everything. But for right now, that's kind of where I'm at. So I will continue to show more as I get further along. So this now is done pretty much. So I'm starting to saute it. This is the bell pepper, red and green, the bacon. It's thick sliced peppered bacon, and then I have onion, and and jalapenos, and that one lone pepper that if anybody knows what it is, like, let me know what the name is. Like, send it in the comments or something, because I seriously can't remember. But yeah, so I'm sauteing this up, getting all of the peppers to release their flavor, also getting the bacon to cook, and the onion to saute and release its flavor. So yeah, so I'm just going to let this saute for, I don't know, usually I don't time things, I just kind of watch it until I feel it's ready. And then we will continue on with adding in more stuff. I'm going to get ready to cook the hamburger in a skillet with some onion as well. And then I will also be adding in seasoning to my hamburger. So I'm going to get ready to do that. And then pretty soon we'll be ready to start combining stuff. All right, so now I have added in all of the meats. So now we have the hot Italian. Ooh, it's so it's steaming up the camera. We have hot Italian sausage. We've got the hamburger, the ground beef in, and then along with the bacon and all the rest of the other stuff that I mentioned. So now we're going to add in the fire roasted diced tomatoes. So I just grabbed this brand, organic fire roasted tomatoes. So I'm going to add that in. You got to add in tomato sauce as well as tomato paste. And then, of course, all of your seasonings. And then once I get this in, oh, and the beans, of course, the beans. Once I get those done and added in, then I will put it on low and let this simmer in the crock pot. So yes, everything is done. So not necessarily would you need it to cook for like hours and hours, but I do put mine on low and allow it to simmer for probably like 3 to 4 hours, just because it allows all of the seasonings, all of the meat, everything to mold and blend together, and it just brings out all the flavors. And that's what you're trying to do is, it's kind of like when you cook something and then you put it in the refrigerator and the next day you take it out and it tastes even better because it's had time to like sit within itself and like soak up all of the seasoning and juices, and everything kind of just molds together. That's basically what I'm going to do. And cooking it on low in my Instapot, but I'm going to actually use the crock pot feature. It will not be overdone. It's not going to make anything turn to mush. It's just going to allow everything to pretty much marinate within itself and allow all the flavors to kind of mix together. So yeah, so that's what is going to be taking place. Right now I'm going to throw everything in here and then get that started. All right, so this is the finished look. Once I added in the tomato sauce, it's only an 8-ounce can, and then you add in tomato paste, the fire roasted tomatoes, I added in the beans, and then of course all my seasonings go in. And now this is what it looks like right before I'm going to close the lid and go ahead and slow cook this. So it's already looking amazing. I did take a little spoon and taste a little bit. It's going to have a little kick to it, but it won't be super hot because I do take out the seeds to the jalapeno peppers. Otherwise, it would be super hot. So I do cut them in half, scrape all the seeds out, and only use the actual pepper. So, now we're going to let this cook for the next couple hours, and then after that, we'll let it cool down, put it in the refrigerator, overnight, and then basically, in the morning when I wake up, I will go ahead and, put it on low and just let it, heat back up slowly inside of the Instapot. So yeah, this should be amazing tomorrow.